link below. Either the YouTube itself, the pictures down below I've got linked, or you can click on my YouTube link and it'll take you all to all my videos over there. I got a series that I'm trying to do on YouTube right now that's based out of the engineer cab, and the first one I did was the RS11. So, and you'll see them there. I got 35 videos up in less than like 4 weeks, which is the reason why I've been like going mad on my editing stuff. Good afternoon, engineer. Let the passengers on board before we depart for Dennyburg. Okay, let's do that. So we'll let the passengers go on. So I've been trying to do, between Twitch and between YouTube, I've been trying to do my best to get out as much content as I possibly can within a 30-day period. My goal right now is 60 videos in 30 days, and then after that I'm going to reduce it down to like 1 or 2 videos every other day, something like that. Right now it's 2 videos every day. I got fortunate enough that when I signed up for my YouTube account, they automatically allowed me to go and get adverts, because this is what I'm trying to do as a lifestyle now. Do games and do videos and so forth, and see if I can make that change. But there's a lot more content that I'm trying to bring to YouTube, because I do a lot of CNC stuff. Nice job. Now all passengers aboard. Let's depart. Okay, there's no safety buttons. I should be safe here. Okay, lights, bell, horn. I can leave. Brakes off. Engine brakes are off. All right. Just have to follow the speed limit. Now, where am I? Oh, that's nice. I stream Twitch, but I don't do YouTube video struggles to find the time to stream. Yeah, it is a problem with me finding both, but at the moment, especially since I never knew how to edit videos or anything, I can tell you that it takes up a majority of my time. I mean, that's why my schedule, if you go down, my schedule down below shows like 4 days just doing editing for YouTube, and I literally use that. And at this point I'm doing like 12 hours a day to 16 hours a day or more in some cases, just to keep up with what I wanted to get done. Because I mean, I'm using Microsoft Movie Maker, but I will be upgrading to like Adobe editor pretty soon. So it really depends on how much, if I'm able to accomplish what I want to accomplish. Oh, talk about a glitch. Yeah, there you go. New York in its prime. If I can, potentially keep an income coming. So, by doing this. So. Hell, I remember driving, it's kind of funny. Kind of go back in time, but when I was 5 years old, I went to go visit my uncle up in Boston, and we took a train from Philadelphia to Boston, and there were still GG1s on the line at the time. So kind of goes back to my passion. Okay, I can take off the bell. But I know I spend so much time editing. I'm just going to set up a Twitter account, and so I can tweet when I will be streaming. Yeah, the surprising part is I haven't had enough time to do that. So my wife is actually taking care of my Twitter account for me, just to help out. Come on, slow down just a little. Oh no, don't tell me. There we go. Come on, slow down. Oh, I just went negative 200 and some odd points. Yeah, and so she's been taking care of my Twitter account at the moment, and I'm grateful for it because of the amount of time that I just don't have. It's funny. Kind of explain what I'm used to be a CNC programmer and operator / I've been doing that for so many years, and used to work in 16-hour days. I got into the supervisory role for a little while, plant supervision, and I was doing work about the same, maybe 17 to 16 hours a day, 5 days a week. Luckily I had 2 days off to heal, and then I would come home and try to play games and all that stuff. So that didn't quite work. Now that I'm kind of making this switch over to try to do this along with my schooling, it's weird because I'm working longer hours, I'm working harder, I'm trying to teach myself everything that I don't know, YouTubing a lot, thank God, but I'm finding that the YouTube videos are out of date, so it's like kind of cool because then I can make some YouTube videos that help everybody. But I spend 4 or 5 days doing this, and it's kind of tough, I have to admit. And I don't get paid for it, so I may get something from Google at some point, but I haven't got anything, so it's all like speculation and hope. So, and it's like, there's a lot of people out there that say, I watch a lot of Twitch stuff, and they say, oh, you should put donation stuff up, and I just don't feel right about that. So I'm kind of actually just hoping to lean on my YouTube stuff for a while until I can get partnered up with Twitch. But, that's what I got, 26 people. So, less than 2.2% of the way to the 500 people to get partnered up on Twitch. So, but the other part is I actually have a partial machine shop downstairs. Oh, time to get some speed. That bell is just annoying. Okay, let's get some speed up. Not paying attention, I'm talking too much. Okay, here we go. Let me get up the speed. So I got a partial machine shop downstairs, and that's going to be part of my aspect. The idea of bringing forth the ability for people to come to me and give me jobs, that kind of stuff. So I'm basically starting up my own machine shop, and this is part of the part of the advertising for the YouTube channel. At least the gaming part is just to help everybody out, especially with my passion with trains and so forth. I love trains, I love trucks, love cars, trains, planes, automobiles, that whole thing. But when it comes to trains, I think it's just underrepresented these days. So, want to provide. All right. When I get a PC set up, I'm having a donation button, add sub, utility. Oh my God. Well, you can't get the sub. You can't do that until you get 500 people. Good morning. How are you doing? So you have to wait until you get 500 people following you. Once you get 500 people following you, you can get a partnership. Where am I? I'm in Los Angeles. Gotta get off the speed. So I'm in the Los Angeles area, more closer to Long Beach. For the moment. Come on, get the speed down. Oops. What the? Yeah, it looks like I've never seen it before. And that's what's kind of got me boggled. Where is this at? Oh, this is Penn Central Station. Where is it? Oh, no, New York Station. I've never actually came out of here before. Penn Central. Yeah, Penn Central. Well, downtown New York. It's the viewer's choice. I'm at 127 followers at the moment. Oh, nice job. Awesome. Yeah, it's definitely a rough thing to get started, especially when I'm doing trains and not the most popular stuff. So it's quite interesting, though. You bring that up, and I've actually had more people watching me when I was actually running trucks, which is kind of strange. I'm in a train club in PA. Oh, awesome. Yeah, there's in Mass, Pennsylvania, if you know where that is. When I would go back and visit the family when I was younger, I would bring back my stuff and go to a train club there. The train club that I used to belong to was the Burlington Northern Santa Fe. Actually, it wasn't Burlington Northern Santa Fe. It was the Burlington Northern Model Railroad Club. It was based out of King Street Station, but when Amtrak took back control of the facility back in 1991, they ended up having to scrap out the whole entire club, and it was over 5 or 6 miles of laid track. At the time, it was the biggest model railroad club in North America. So I was very disappointed with that. So I'm hoping, like, again, it goes back to I'm hoping to recreate that. Luckily enough, I got some of the blueprints to it. There was a magazine article done on it, and I'm hoping to add it to, or, oh shoot, I'm almost to Harlem. I think that's where I need to stop. I'm talking so much. I'm hoping to recreate that in here. And yeah, it definitely is. I mean, most of the tunnels that are under Penn the station in New York are ancient, old, and claustrophobic. Can you imagine steam engines going in and out of there? I know they had electrification for pulling the steam engines in and out, but just the amount of soot and smoke the steam engines would just put off just coming in and out, just an idle. So, and then trust me, living here in LA is a pain in the butt. One of the few places I've been that I don't exactly like. It's all right. It's just not me. I'm more of a country boy. All right, come on, a little bit more braking. See if I can do this right. Oops. I love the detail of this engine. It's actually one of the newer engines that were released, and the detail on it's fairly nice. I like the diesel version quite a bit. I'll put together some weird ass combinations of trains. Come on, come on, come on. I think I can do. I think I can. I think I can. But nevertheless, I'm even I'm looking into getting a 3D printer and so forth, and doing some 3D printing with a combination of CNC machining on top of it. So you're gonna get one too. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, they're fun little things. A friend of mine showed me it, the one he got, and he got me started on it, and it's like I've been craving one ever since. My hometown is in Savannah, Georgia, but now I live in a 6,000 pop city. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, hey, that's still better than, you know, living in a couple million. I mean, LA is different. I've lived in, where have I lived? I've lived all over Seattle area. I've lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I've lived in a couple of East Coast towns. Let's get some speed going. Sweet. Let's get moving. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Visited a bunch of places. Yeah, I had sand's already on. I was just turning it off. I think by far still my favorite place to live was Seattle. I miss the snow though. Hey Bizarre, how you doing? Gone to American Rail so I can at least finish out my night with some success. Maybe. I don't have to press any buttons. I don't have to play with cruise control. Let's see, get it up to 40 quick. I do like these engines though. This is actually kind of nice. I haven't had, this is the first time I've run these engines. I've never ran them before. Actually, I never ran this part of the route either. Oop, already speeding. Dang it. Slow down already. Did you do a fast long train? Yeah, I tried. I failed miserably. All that button pushing. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I got a problem here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There can't be. No. Oh, I must have hit one of the over speed areas. Alright, I'm going to look at this, some train sets to maybe buy. I'll be here next time. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll be here next Saturday doing it. If I can get past the reset component of this. Did I? There we go. There we go. Release. Do, 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 do. I'm just doing bad. There we go. I meant you left it on the 30-second delay. It's about 30-second delay. Oh, okay. Actually, I haven't left any of the delay. I haven't even touched the delays yet. Take care, Cruzy. That part I haven't got to on Twitch. There's a lot of things on Twitch that I haven't quite figured out with. Was it fun? It was fun, actually, but it got frustrating because I still wanted to produce something that, no. What is it that I'm doing now? No. Where's... must be just notifying me of something. Speed change. Okay, let's hope. Let's hope it's just a speed change. Oh, wheel slip. Why am I getting wheel slip? About 10 miles or 10 miles an hour before I got crushed and stopped by the emergency stop stuff. Where I'm going to struggle is sort of out of overlays, yeah, etc. Yeah. What the heck? Really? Please? Let's see. What did I do? Where's the buttons? Man, I'm going to have to break out the literature and start looking at all this stuff. Every time I drive a passenger train from now on. Joy. You guys are going to see a bunch of frustration over the next few weeks. It's like I would start breaking out like electronic files just so I can drive a passenger train more than 10 feet. You are on engine brake. Yeah, really. But I have no engine brake on. Oh, yeah, that too, but that's... yeah, I know what you mean about the engine brake, but the problem is, I mean, what's keep happening is there's like some sort of, like I hit a speed limiter or something. And then the emergency brake thing goes off over here, and the exclamation. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because of the brake set, yeah, resets the alarm. Gotcha. So the train brake is the only thing that resets the alarm, and the engine brake does not. Okay, done. And that was the only other thing that kind of disappoints me about the blocks in here. Even though you're allowed to increase speed, you have to wait until your last car passes the block. I mean, in some cases I can understand that. In other cases it's like, okay, well, you should be able to adjust your speed as soon as you enter the block. If you're going from a switch transaction, that's one thing, but yeah. Oh yeah, broken. Alrighty. So let's see, where am I going? I got just drive European routes. Those don't have any wacky cab signal audit. Well, no, actually, they've got some of the worst. The electric train over there. Oh my lord. A Tasty Toaster was like teaching me all the stuff about how to do it, and the German stuff. Oh my lord. Whew. What's the fastest you've ever gone in a train? Real life or in a train? In one of these? I'd say in one of these, was it the GS3 we did last weekend, which was 180, 220. For real life, the fastest I've gone is probably like 75. And that would have been one of the GG1s that we rode up into from Philadelphia to Boston, Northeast Corridor. How do you know how fast you can go? Well, okay, down here in this little section right here, there's a speedometer. It actually gives you your maximum speed that you can go in the block, and then what your traveling speed is. Otherwise, you just look on the outside and you'll see along the rails where there's a determinate value of how fast you can go. You've been on the TGV in France? Oh, wow. That is awesome. I really wouldn't mind doing that. Except I got to drop some speed here before I hit that block. Oh, I got about a half mile. So, I mean, I'd love to go to Europe and just tour by train. About 185 miles per hour. Oh, wow. Yeah, because what is it? 120k is roughly 75 miles an hour. Something I'm getting used to when playing Euro Truck too. Bucket list. Yeah, definitely bucket list. Totally a bucket list. It's like going to Japan and riding the bullet trains are there for. Alright, I gotta slow myself down before this thing gives me another alarm. There we go. Coming along. Coming along. I can do this. I can do this. I can have success instead of failure all night long. Well, I guess the other two routes were a failure, so can't go bad there. I do like the detail in these engines, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, look at that clipping. These engines are nicely detailed. I can't wait to actually try them out in the, free roam at some point. Let's see. In real life, I've drivetrained 230 myself. Whoa, wow! That's one of the things I do definitely appreciate. Engineers have got a tough job. I mean, it takes a while. Once you've learned everything, it's just a very tough job. Wow. And bound to derail if distracted. Yeah, I'm bound to derail if I get distracted, Okay, let's get some more speed going. If you know, you're not going to believe me, but I drove a real train before. I went 45. Cool. No, I believe everybody the first time round, There's no reason not to believe you the first time. I mean, you're not giving me any reason to not believe you guys, Yeah, learning more every day. That's true. Something about, to me, I've always wanted to try to do train driving for real. Had a chance to get with the Burlington Northern before it became BNSF back in the day, and I ended up going into aerospace instead of going trains. Kind of feel bad about that, but that's all right. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So, and but still, I mean, engineering is just something different, that's for sure. Especially nowadays with the more powerful diesels that are coming online. It's like I couldn't believe that GE finally built a diesel that was a little bit, was it the GE AC 6000 series that's got 6,000 horsepower to it, and then it's only like 500 horsepower shy of the DD40 A's, and it's like, yay. But at the same time, you start to understand why the railroads don't want to have too many of those larger units, because if one unit breaks down, you're pretty much losing half of your motive power. Okay, I can increase it to 70. Okay, I'm doing all right. Let's get up to 70, and then I have to cut it to 45 real quick. I'm going to throw the passengers around the cab. I still like the detail on this one. I didn't realize how detailed it was. Okay. Drop my throttle. Just go ahead and let it go. Get ready to put some brake in as I receive the signal. Probably switch transmission. Come on, slow me down, slow me down. Nice brakes, though. There we go. I can just slide through the next block. It's like every day. You got to learn through throwing passengers, just like driving his car. Yeah. I'm being poked at. Hey, at least the seats in this train don't have leather seats in them. You'd be sliding all over. It was really exciting and fun when I began driving trains. Nowadays, it's still really fine and pleasant, but naturally, it's more and more
Exeter?
just a job. Still enjoy a lot of it. Yeah, it's definitely more refined. Hey, not much. How you doing? Say hi to everybody.
What's up, everybody? What you doing?
I am playing trains at the moment. Almost about to finish out my stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now I know that the one of the things that I don't like about the current train stuff is there was a saying that I heard on a YouTube video, and on that YouTube video the saying was that the rail companies have become too sterilized and efficient, so you don't get to see all that different motive power that I remember seeing as a kid or even growing up in the last few years. I mean, seeing all the things that come out of the Altoona shops, coming and seeing all the different combinations of engines that are created, like the SD45, the F45, the different powers together, like even the SP stuff, which is like the T2 motors and all that stuff. Time penalty, man, I'm running late. So I can see it, and I'm like, but then again, I can understand the efficiency of why they want to do stuff because of the cost. So what are you up to, Yamano? I just saw you lug in the truck.
Yeah, I thought I'd catch up on anime, so I decided to load up trucks.
Drive truck, watch anime, and not crash, right?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. Do you run now? Question is do you run the same route that all the time, or do you get to switch it up, or is it kind of like the same thing? Because I know that some engineers drive certain routes all the time, and then that's it. So what's your plan for anime with your trucks tonight?
Let's see. What am I watching first? I think I'm gonna start it off with Young Blackjack.
Oh, cool. So I'm assuming everybody just left you then, huh?
Yeah. Always should be driving back right now, and Johnson and Mackley should be getting on soon, if they are getting on.
Ah, I see. So that was very successful and enjoyed themselves?
Yes, we all enjoyed ourselves. 'Twas a fun little time.
Alright, coming up to the next stop. Same here, OFC, the market really small, but still only a few different locomotives operating currently. So, I'm speeding. What type do you got there? Same dash 8s, dash 9s, the 44 NCs or ACs, or was it DCs or something like that? They all look the same nowadays, anyways. It's kind of like Japanese cars. It seems like all the GEs look the same, no matter what model they come out with. At least EMD gives you some variety, although it's kind of disappointing. I like more EMD's sound of it. Plus, I hate to say it, I'm like an Alco guy instead of either one of them, really. But it's EMD or Alco. It's kind of disappointing that GE kind of quashed Alco. Oh, come on.
Ooh. Magnesium to Slovakia.
By the way, guy, no, completely different. Oh, I see. Okay, my apologies. European stuff. Okay, European electric. You're Europe. Okay. All right. Well, it just switched over to diesel. I get some more braking going on. Like everything else, I need to broaden my horizons. I never quite understood why the design of those diesels are. And you know, it's like I look at some of the EMD power that goes over to Australia or to other countries, and it's like totally different design. Alright, let's see. Let's get some stoppage in here. Am I going to play American Truck Simulator when it comes out? Probably. I'd almost say 100% sure that I'd be playing that, since I like converted half of my community. Well, I don't know if I converted them personally, but they've all of a sudden, you're hearing Yamato come on, he's playing Euro Truck. There's what do we got? 7 people, 8 people now playing Euro Truck multiplayer?
Yeah, it's like getting up to the 10s.
Wow, I'm not even in the block, I guess. It won't let passengers on. Yeah, I've seen light rail. Oregon was the first time I ever saw it put together. Oh, great. Why is it not letting me on? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, so did I tell you that Johnston parked his trailer today in trucks like from first person view?
Whoa, wow.
Yeah. I was like, he was over here, he was playing trucks. I'm just like, oh, I bet you can't. I bet you. I bet you can't park that truck backwards, like from first person. He was like, no, I probably can't. I dare you. He's like, all right, fine. He did it first try. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm actually impressed.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. Go back to answering some questions. I've seen light rail. Yeah, Arizona was building theirs when we were back there, but it wasn't being built until after I left. When I went to the train museum, I got the sim train on a light rail. Yeah, the simulation stuff, even for light rail stuff, is pretty cool. 200 miles per hour. I still have a problem seeing that, even here in the United States, with the light or the rail that they're trying to create between San Francisco and Los Angeles, although they're getting ripped off, I think. Okay, am I supposed to be going there and then stopping? I guess that's the last stop. Let's see if I can do this without hitting any brakes. Oops. Okay, so that's my warning of speed change. I kind of like this. What I did is set up a big everything to go. All right. Well, hey, no problem. Take care. I'll see you next time. Hopefully, see you soon. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, looks like we're coming to a stop here. Oh, why am I stopping so soon? Oh, I must have left the emergency brake on. Dang it. The infamous phantom rail between LA and Las Vegas. Yeah, that's never going to happen now. They pretty much said that they want to keep building that, but that the high-speed rail isn't going to happen. I just want to get into the station and be happy. Why is it? Why am I getting a reset? What did I do this time? I can't seem to drive passenger trains. Here everything is kind of light, right well compared to the US stuff. Freight trains are half a mile long max. The total weighs as much. Wow, that's pretty amazing. I know it's smaller for freight wise, and I mean it's more passenger based over there. So, was it mostly truck stuff? I getting the beeping all of a sudden? I get you, you beeping, beeping, beep. Just get me into the... I don't have to read the manual on this stuff anymore. Yeah, passenger electrified. No, I don't mind the electrified stuff. The electrified I don't mind at all. I mean, in fact, I would like to see more electrification here. Definitely. Mainly because, one, I see electrification as being an end to most of the pollution issues, although it's extremely expensive here. The Milwaukee Road was one of the few railroads that I know of that had a decent amount of electrification in the mountains areas, but then, you know, they went out of business because it was so expensive at the time. Do you only stream on Saturday? I do not. My schedule is down below if you want to scroll down. Now, the only time I do trains is on Saturday at the moment. Oh, negative 4,000. I am not making any points on this one.